In the midst of life's tumultuous waves and the whirlwinds of pessimistic reflections, have you found yourself adrift? Suppose the ancient philosophical compass of Stoicism was introduced as a beacon to illuminate your passage through these shadowed waters. Consider the sage advice of Marcus Aurelius, who once declared, "Within the realm of our minds we reign supreme. Beyond it, we hold no sway." In pondering upon these insightful words today, let us acknowledge a fundamental truth. Embracing this understanding furnishes us with fortitude. This principle heralds the commencement of a transformative odyssey. Embark with us on a voyage to uncover 7 Stoic teachings, teachings that transcend mere instruction to become pillars of existence. Armed with valor in our hearts and equanimity in our thoughts, these teachings shall be our guide, enabling us to master our feelings and navigate through life's tempests with grace. Amid the uproar and disarray that life unfurls, I extend to you a welcome to harnessing Stoicism to dispel negative thoughts, your beacon towards tranquility. Lesson 1. Discerning the sphere of your influence. Have you ever been ensnared by life's tempests? Not those heralded by clouds and lightning, but the tempests born of unforeseen predicaments, disappointments, or sudden shifts in fortune? The Stoic doctrine of control, a beacon of wisdom from the ancients of Greece and Rome, emerges as a sanctuary within these tumults. Reflect upon this scenario, envision the meticulous planning of an alfresco gathering, only for it to be thwarted by unanticipated rainfall. Despite our desires, the elements remain beyond our dominion. Yet our response to these elements lies squarely within our grasp. One might wallow in frustration and sorrow, or alternatively, seek adaptive resolutions, perhaps relocating the assembly indoors or embracing the rainfall as an unexpected twist. Epictetus, a philosopher who transcended his chains of slavery to ascend as a luminary of his era, taught, "Some things are within our power, while others are not." This principle may seem elementary at a glance, yet within its clarity lies a profound truth capable of fundamentally transforming our existence. Daily, we navigate through a myriad of circumstances. A portion of these, such as the books we immerse ourselves in, the companions we choose, and our habitual routines, fall under our sphere of influence. However, a vast expanse lies beyond our control. Global occurrences, the deeds of others, the relentless march of time, and indeed, the caprices of the weather. It is at this juncture that Stoic wisdom unveils its profound insight. The Stoics posited that our contentment is not directly tethered to external events, but is instead shaped by our perceptions and reactions to these events. The genesis of our emotions is not the event itself, but our interpretation of it. Reflect on an instance of hardship you've encountered, perhaps a missed job opportunity. In the moment, it appeared as an unequivocal misfortune. Yet with the passage of time, this setback may have revealed itself as a serendipitous diversion, ushering you towards a superior opportunity or catalyzing personal development. But how shall we apply this philosophy in practice? Pose to yourself the inquiry, is this aspect within my control? Should the response be affirmative, action is warranted. Conversely, a negative response invites an opportunity for acceptance and adaptation. Embracing and embodying this Stoic principle liberates us from unnecessary anguish. The adage that while we may not command the winds, we can adjust our sails, steers us through life's journey with serenity. The dichotomy of control shines as a beacon of clarity within a tumultuous world, urging us to invest our energies wisely and to find solace in the understanding that certain forces lie beyond our realm of influence. Lesson 2. The virtue of deliberation. In an era where the velocity and immediacy of decisions are prized, the ancient practice of contemplation may appear antiquated. Yet in the relentless haste of our world, the discipline to pause and reflect becomes our sanctuary. Consider the multitude of decisions we encounter daily, from trivial selections like choosing a meal at a restaurant to monumental life decisions such as career paths. The magnitude of these choices is secondary to the manner in which we confront them. Take, for instance, receiving a message that stirs emotions within you. Perhaps a colleague critiques your work, or a friend makes an offhand remark. The instinctive response might be defense or anger, an immediate dive into the emotional tempest. However, imagine the outcome of a momentary retreat. This pause does not suppress your emotions. Rather, it offers them space to be acknowledged and understood. Reflection transcends mere avoidance or passive acceptance of our thoughts and emotions. It invites us to dwell in the moment with them. It propels us to engage in profound introspection, posing questions such as, why has this remark wounded me deeply? Are the emotions I'm experiencing now shaped by underlying beliefs or past experiences? Does my initial reaction stem from the current situation or from echoes of past events? Moreover, contemplating our words before we voice them cultivates empathy. This deliberate pause not only affords us the opportunity to view circumstances from alternative perspectives, but also to consider the possibility that our colleague or friend, ensnared in their own tumultuous day, may not have grasped the significance of their words. By dedicating time to thoughtful consideration, we not only enhance our own comprehension, but also facilitate a deeper understanding among those around us. This practice of reflection thus becomes a bridge to empathy and understanding, enriching our interactions and fostering a more connected environment. This practice holds profound significance within the realm of relationships. Imagine the myriad misunderstandings that could be circumvented, the numerous bridges that could be constructed rather than torn asunder, if we simply bestowed upon ourselves the moment to contemplate prior to speaking. In the act of taking this time, we unearth clarity, compassion, and a deeper sense of connection. The value of pausing to reflect extends into the professional sphere as well. Leaders who exhibit the discipline to ponder their decisions before acting are often held in higher esteem and are more eagerly followed. They are perceived as thoughtful, composed, and insightful. Decisions born of careful deliberation tend to endure, underpinned by the solidity of considered thought rather than the ephemeral nature of hasty judgments. This ability to halt and think, therefore, is not merely a personal virtue, but a cornerstone of effective leadership and enduring professional relationships. Reflection emerges as a form of resistance in an age dominated by relentless pace and the tyranny of immediacy. It is a subdued yet potent declaration of our refusal to be consumed by the voracious currents of instant gratification. Embracing this practice signifies a commitment to self-care, to fostering joy within ourselves, and to cultivating kindness towards others. It transcends mere thoughtful action. It is a philosophy, a deliberate choice of living that prioritizes depth over superficiality, comprehension over rashness, and enduring relationships over ephemeral encounters. This introspective voyage is not an inward journey alone. It profoundly shapes our interaction with the world around us. It influences not just our responses, but also the very structure of our lives. Through reflection, we construct a life that values meaningful engagement over transient distractions, thereby impacting not only our personal well-being, but also the well-being of our communities in the broader world. Lesson 3. Embrace impartiality. In a world often governed by emotion, the notion of embracing impartiality may initially appear foreign, yet delving deeper reveals its transformative potential and the profound impact it can wield. Impartiality does not entail suppressing emotions or apathy towards our surroundings. Rather, it entails discovering a serene center amidst life's tempests. Envision a state where external events, circumstances, and even our own emotions fail to overwhelm us. In this state, clarity reigns supreme, enabling us to navigate through the tumult without losing ourselves to the fervor of the moment. Through impartiality, we unlock the capacity to make judicious decisions and undertake constructive actions, unencumbered by the tumultuous currents of emotion. In the school of Stoicism, we explore the virtue of dispassion, not as an absence of emotion, but as the mastery over our responses to the vicissitudes of fate. It is an undeniable truth that the whirlwinds of global upheaval and personal misfortune will touch each of our lives. Yet within this tempest, the Stoic finds serenity. To react with equanimity and dignity to that which lies beyond our control is not to surrender to desolation or to embrace indifference. Rather, it signifies a profound engagement with life, choosing, with deliberate intent, the manner of our response. Dispassion, thus understood, is not a veil of coldness, but the warm light of wisdom guiding us through darkness. Imagine, if you will, a world where all is eternal, the love of those dear to us unending, the fabric of our daily existence unchanging, each joy and sorrow frozen in perpetual constancy. Such a notion, while seemingly appealing, conceals a trap, the ennui of the unalterable. The essence of life's beauty is woven from the threads of transience. It is in the ephemeral nature of our experiences that we find motivation to grow, to love, and to live fully. The impermanence of all things serves not as a curse, but as a canvas upon which the rich tapestry of life is painted, offering us lessons and opportunities at every twist and turn of our journey. The Stoic, ever mindful of this impermanence, cherishes each moment, knowing it is but a stroke in the grand masterpiece of existence. To embrace the mutable nature of existence is akin to entering into a dance with life itself, a dance that calls for a complete immersion in its ever-shifting tempos and tunes. It is within this dance that we uncover joy and meaning, step by rhythmic step, as each moment unfolds anew before us. This practice of engagement, of truly being present in the dance of life, opens us to the profound beauty and fleetingness of each experience. Turning now to our fourth lesson, the cultivation of gratitude. Gratitude stands as a testament to the transformative power of perspective. It is the art of recognizing and valuing the beauty that suffuses our lives, especially in times of trial. To practice gratitude is to affirm the abundance of goodness that surrounds us, often in the simplest of forms, a practice that reshapes our view of the world. Even amid adversity, gratitude anchors us, reminding us of the countless blessings that we, perhaps in haste or in sorrow, have overlooked. This recalibration of our sight through gratitude is not merely an exercise in positive thinking. It is a Stoic endeavor to maintain equanimity and resilience in the face of life's adversities. The simplicity of giving thanks, when practiced earnestly, builds a fortress of hope and strength within us. The Stoic sages taught that our greatest weapon against despair is not found in the external world, but in the cultivation of an inner citadel of gratitude and fortitude. By nurturing a thankful heart, we arm ourselves with the ability to confront challenges with courage and grace, steadfast in the knowledge that our spirit remains unvanquished. To forge resilience in the crucible of life, one must initiate a profound transformation of perspective. The journey begins with a pivotal shift in mindset, the recognition that obstacles need not be viewed solely as impediments, but as invaluable opportunities for growth and enlightenment. When confronted by life's hurdles, rather than surrendering to despair, we might instead pose the empowering questions. What lesson does this challenge teach me? How might navigating this trial render me more formidable? This reframe transforms perceived barriers into beacons of potential, empowering us with a resolve to tackle them head-on. A key strategy in cultivating this resilience is the act of sharing one's struggles and actively seeking support. This practice acknowledges that resilience is not an island, but a community garden, nurtured by collective wisdom and shared strength. At its core, resilience is the art of marshaling one's internal reserves to weather the tempests of existence. It equips us with the grace to endure life's tumults, fortified by the knowledge that we possess the resilience to transcend any obstacle and emerge not just unscathed, but fortified. This resilience, born from a shift in perception and bolstered by the courage to seek and offer support, stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of human perseverance. Lesson 5 posits a foundational principle of Stoic practice: aligning one's life with one's deepest convictions. This alignment demands more than mere acknowledgement of one's values. It requires the deliberate enactment of these principles in the tapestry of daily life, particularly when such adherence presents challenges or inconveniences. Should honesty be a pillar upon which your values rest, strive to embody this virtue in every interaction, resisting the seductive ease of falsehood. If compassion forms the core of your ethos, seek out opportunities for kindness and assistance in your interactions with others, allowing your actions to be a beacon of your commitment to benevolence. This path also necessitates a vigilant self-awareness and accountability. Regular introspection is crucial to ascertain whether your choices and actions reflect your professed values. This reflective practice serves as both a compass and a corrective, guiding your journey and signaling when adjustments are necessary to realign with your ethical North Star. Should you discover a divergence between your actions and your values, it becomes imperative to embrace change. For living in congruence with one's values is not a static achievement, but a dynamic process of continuous alignment and reevaluation. Thus, to live in harmony with one's values is to engage in a continuous dance of examination, action, and adjustment, ensuring that every step taken is a true reflection of one's deepest beliefs and principles. Incorporating Stoic principles into the fabric of your daily existence offers a profound opportunity to transform your relationship with both yourself and the external world. Consider the scenario of witnessing someone in distress. You feel a surge of empathy, yet you remain seated, a spectator within your own mental amphitheater. This, in essence, embodies the Stoic practice of dispassion, not a disengagement from the vibrancy of life or the richness of human emotion, but a discerning awareness of when to engage and when to observe from the calm sanctuary of your mind, without being ensnared by the drama unfolding before you. In an era saturated with information, where stimuli assail us from every quarter, the Stoic pursuit of dispassion may be misconstrued as a retreat from the zest and joy of life. On the contrary, it enhances our capacity to live fully and richly, to savor each moment without the pervasive shadow of fear that it might slip away or transform. Dispassion teaches us to participate in life's spectacle without becoming overwrought by our attachment to specific outcomes. This balanced stance, this equanimity in the face of constant flux, serves as a compass guiding us toward inner serenity. It empowers us to navigate life's diverse landscapes with grace and poise. By adopting this approach, we not only enrich our own lives, but also become beacons of stability and clarity for those around us. Thus, the practice of Stoic dispassion offers a pathway not merely to personal tranquility, but to the cultivation of a more harmonious and compassionate world. Reflect upon the tribulations and concerns that ensnared your mind 5 years past. Contemplate the number of these worries that persist in the present and how many have been supplanted by fresh experiences, insights, and joys. This exercise in reflection ushers in a dual sense of humility and liberation. It functions as a compass, orienting us towards what is genuinely significant, enabling us to discern the ephemeral nature of immediate troubles from the enduring impact of our actions and experiences. The frustrations of a challenging day at work, though acutely felt, are often transitory when viewed through the lens of life's grand tapestry. Lesson 6 introduces the practice of maintaining a Stoic journal, a tradition extolled across various cultures and epochs, not merely as a chronological account, but as a profound tool for introspection, growth, and clarity. The Stoic journal transcends the mere cataloging of daily events to serve as a sanctuary for deep reflection. It is a space where one can engage in a dialogue with oneself, examining emotions, decisions, and reactions with the intent of fostering self-awareness and personal development. This methodical practice of journaling, deeply rooted in Stoicism, encourages a meticulous examination of one's inner life. Through this reflective process, one can uncover insights into their character, cultivate virtues, and navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and equanimity. The Stoic journal, therefore, is not just a repository of days, but a crucible for transformation and self-discovery. When we juxtapose life's events against our personal aspirations and core principles, the true significance of what we previously deemed paramount comes into stark relief. In an era brimming with distractions and an incessant stream of data, dedicating time each day for self-reflection becomes an invaluable anchor, providing clarity amidst chaos. This ritual of introspection can unearth profound revelations, revealing patterns of stress and discontent linked to specific circumstances. Such insights empower us to confront these situations head-on or to reframe our perception of them. Moreover, this practice may illuminate the beneficial impacts of certain habits, gratitude and mindfulness, for instance, on our well-being and perspective. Through consistent self-examination, one embarks on a journey of deep self-awareness, aligning more closely with one's values and principles. This process fosters personal growth, enabling us to navigate the complexities of life with greater wisdom and equanimity. Ultimately, this pursuit of self-understanding and alignment with our deepest values shapes a life of purpose and fulfillment. Lesson 7 delves into a quintessentially Stoic perspective, viewing problems not as insurmountable obstacles, but as fertile ground for learning and personal development. The world is rife with challenges, from minor inconveniences to monumental global shifts, each presenting a test of our fortitude and adaptability. Rather than being daunted by the ubiquity of these problems, adopting a Stoic mindset allows us to reframe them as invaluable opportunities for growth. This Stoic approach to adversity does more than merely change our outlook on problems. It fundamentally transforms us. By perceiving challenges as avenues for learning, we cultivate resilience and agility, equipping ourselves to confront future difficulties with confidence. Instead of succumbing to despair with questions like, "Why is this happening to me?" we empower ourselves with inquiries of growth and potential. What can I learn from this? How can this experience refine and strengthen me? Adopting this perspective does not diminish the reality or severity of the problems we face. Instead, it offers a path forward, a way to extract wisdom and strength from the trials of life. This Stoic principle of learning from adversity encourages a mindset of proactive engagement with the world, fostering a resilience that is both deeply personal and universally applicable. Indeed, embracing a Stoic mindset does not entail a masochistic search for problems, nor a dismissal of genuine concerns. It's about recognizing that within every challenge lies the potential for a solution, an opportunity to enhance the fabric of our lives. Nurturing this seed of optimism requires a deliberate effort to maintain a positive outlook, not just in times of trouble, but in the everyday moments that make up our existence. This practice of appreciation extends to the often overlooked simplicities, the warmth of sunlight on a brisk day, the infectious nature of laughter, shared meals with those we hold dear, or the very air that fills our lungs. By pausing to acknowledge and cherish these instances, we elevate their significance in our lives, weaving a tapestry of gratitude that colors our world with richer hues. Moreover, cultivating gratitude serves as a bulwark against the human propensity to dwell on what we lack, the unfulfilled desires, or the anxieties that shadow our anticipation of the future. It shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, from absence to presence, fostering a state of contentment that transcends our external circumstances. In practicing gratitude, we fortify ourselves against the tempests of want and worry, anchoring our spirits in the serene harbor of the present. Cultivating contentment and resilience is central to Stoic philosophy, guiding us towards a life marked by fortitude and equanimity. The Stoics teach us that the foundation of such a life is the cultivation of inner strength and stability, allowing us to face challenges with both courage and grace. But how do we translate this ancient wisdom into actionable strategies in our modern lives? The journey begins with a transformative shift in perspective. Rather than perceiving obstacles as mere hindrances, we can view them as opportunities for personal growth and learning. Facing adversity, we are encouraged to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? How can it contribute to my strength? This reevaluation of our challenges empowers us, fueling our determination to overcome them. Moreover, building resilience is not a solitary endeavor. It involves reaching out, sharing our struggles, and being open to receiving support. The act of communicating our difficulties and seeking assistance when necessary is a testament to our strength, not a sign of weakness. Developing the internal resources to weather life's storms is the essence of resilience. It equips us with the ability to navigate through life's challenges with confidence, knowing that we possess the inner fortitude to surmount any obstacle and emerge stronger and more resilient. In essence, the Stoic path to resilience and contentment is carved by a change in mindset, the willingness to learn from our experiences, and the courage to seek support. These practices forge a character capable of withstanding the vicissitudes of life, ensuring that we can face whatever comes our way with grace and strength. Living authentically, in harmony with one's deepest values, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, and forms the essence of Lesson 7. This principle demands more than mere acknowledgement of our values. It requires the courageous application of these principles in every facet of our lives, especially when doing so is challenging or inconvenient. If honesty is a value you hold dear, then embody this virtue in all your interactions, even when deceit might offer an easier path. Should compassion be a guiding star for you, seek out ways to manifest this quality through acts of kindness and support towards others in your daily endeavors. Now, the journey towards living in accordance with your values is also an exercise in self-awareness and responsibility. It involves constant vigilance over your actions and decisions, ensuring they reflect your core beliefs. This reflective practice is vital, for it allows you to identify when your actions diverge from your values and signals the need for recalibration. Thus, living in alignment with your values is not a static achievement, but a dynamic process of self-examination, decision-making, and, when necessary, realignment. This Stoic lesson encourages us to forge a life that not only espouses our values, but actively embodies them, fostering a sense of integrity and fulfillment. Integrating Stoic principles into your life offers a transformative approach to your interactions with both yourself and the external world. Consider the moment when you witness someone in distress. You feel a profound sense of empathy, yet choose not to physically intervene. This exemplifies the practice of dispassion in Stoicism, being deeply engaged with the full spectrum of life's experiences, while also possessing the wisdom to observe certain events from the theater of your mind. This doesn't signify indifference, but rather a deliberate choice to experience life fully without being overwhelmed by every occurrence. In the modern era, where we are bombarded with endless streams of information, adopting a stance of dispassion might be misconstrued as detachment from the vibrancy of life. Yet in truth, this Stoic practice enriches our experience. It allows us to dive deep into the journey of life, savoring each moment with a heart unburdened by the dread of loss or change. Dispassion encourages us not to fixate on outcomes, but to seek equilibrium amidst life's ceaseless flux. This perspective is not merely a pathway to personal serenity. It also acts as a guide through the complex landscapes of human existence. By embracing dispassion, we not only enhance our own lives, but also positively influence those around us. Through this Stoic lens, we learn to navigate life with grace and equanimity, making our way through its myriad terrains with a sense of inner peace and a capacity to uplift others along the journey.